first who you are, represent which university, and then I will ask.
Okay.
โอเคทำได้ครับ
Just let me know when you're ready.
เอาเลยครับท่านเลยครับทำเลยครับ
Three, two, one.
Hi, I'm Greg Robertson, head women's golf coach at Oklahoma State University.
Great. I have the questions. What is your strategy to keep up the player each year?
So we're looking for a lot of different things. The scores are the number one thing that jumps out at us. But after that, we start to look at a player's academics. We start to get to know them a little bit better. And then if we feel that it's a good fit for Oklahoma State, then we want to bring them in on a recruiting visit so they can take a look at our facilities, get to meet us in person, spend some time with the team, and get to know Oklahoma State a lot better. So there's a lot that goes into the whole process with recruiting.
Thank you. And it is the academic means for you to pick up the player, the academic of the player.
Oh, the academic, yeah. That's important because in college golf, you miss a lot of school. You have to be able to handle and have a good balance between your golf and your school. So knowing that a junior golfer has good academics and they've been able to handle it in high school helps us to realize that they probably have a good chance to do it in college as well. If somebody's struggling in high school, it's going to be tough for them to be able to handle the rigors and time of college golf plus academics. So that's an important piece to all of this.
Okay, thank you. Questions from your experience, Greg. What do you think about what is the strength of the Thai player and the weakness?
Well, I will say the strengths. We've been very fortunate in the 9 years I've been a head coach. I've had we're bringing in our 5th Thai player. They come in with a lot of experience most of the time, a lot of international experience. Very good players. They work extremely hard. And the other thing that I've come to really like about the Thai players is that they genuinely are good people. They're respectful. They appreciate their opportunity. Sometimes the difference in culture, the difference in language can be a challenge, but they seem to adjust pretty well. But getting the test scores that they need to get into school sometimes is a little bit challenging. But overall, I mean, we've had a lot of good fortune with Thai players. But a lot of very good qualities about them, and then just the culture, test scores, and the language can be a little bit challenging at times.
Thank you. And for yourself, what is the key strategy for the player in order for yourself to select them?
Yeah, it's there's a lot really, as I mentioned earlier, with the whole recruiting process. But their hard work and everything that they do before getting into school is going to determine everything. So putting in the time, putting in the effort, doing the studies, all of that is so important before they get to school. And so there's they got to put in the time. You got to be dedicated. You got to be disciplined. You got to have a good work ethic. And then have a good connection with the coach and a good feel for the program. So there's a lot that goes into it, but those are the things leading up to that process that needs to be done. Obviously, the scores are what we're looking for, but doing the little things day after day to get those scores to where they need to be is going to be key.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah.
Final questions. Do you have any recommendation for the Thai player to go to U.S. college?
I just think it's a great experience for anybody, and again, we're seeing a lot of Thai players come over, not just in golf, but in a lot of different sports. We actually have a Thai tennis player on our women's tennis team, and so it's a great experience for them. If anybody that gets the opportunity to do that, you're going to finish your 4 years with a degree and a good education. You're going to get 4 years of traveling around the United States playing against the top competition, really in the world, top amateurs in the world, and that's all. And it's paid for to go on these trips and to be able to experience that, and then to be in a different country and to meet different people. I think it's just an experience of a lifetime, and I hope that every golfer that aspires to do this gets that opportunity to go to the United States and play college golf.
Thank you so much, Greg.
You're welcome. Yeah, you bet.
โอเคครับ
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Josh Brewer, University of Georgia.
Hi, Josh. I have a question for you. What is your strategy to pick up the player for your college?
It's going to have 2 or 3 pieces. One is we will look at golf scores. The better you consistently finish, it becomes important. Then we also look at academics. How well do you do in school each year? And then as far as testing, the SAT, TOEFL, and then another one is just what kind of person are you? What kind of family are you? Because it's important to have really nice people at your school.
Okay, thank you, Josh. And is this the academic means for you to pick the player?
It will be important. I mean, we understand, just like me being here, Thai is not my first language. English probably is not the first language. So, there might be some testing, might be a little low, but we can work, most schools can work around that. And if you really want to come to the States, there are many opportunities.
Okay, George. Because of here would be the first year that you come to Thailand, right? And so far, 3 days, what do you think? What is the strength of the Thai player, and what is the weakness so far that you have seen?
The strength has been wedge game as far as like hitting the ball close from 50 to 100 yards. From what I've seen. Also another strength is just how many junior golfers are playing the sport. It's fun to see all ages out here. And then I would say something that continue to improve is just strength. A lot of people like to hit it straight here, and when you come to the States, a lot of people like to hit it really far. So I would challenge, that'd be my challenge. Can you get stronger in the weight room?
Okay, thank you, George. And what is the key strength for the player in order to able to for you to pick the Thai player?
Communication and staying in contact with us as coaches if you have interest in our school. You must play tournament golf because we like results, and that becomes very valuable. But just find a way to stay in contact, understand the rules where you have to be a certain age before we can contact you. So just understand all that as you go through, but don't be scared to reach out to us.
Okay, thank you, George. And final questions. Do you have any recommendations for those players and families for themselves to go to your college?
Just reach out, either email, online, Instagram. Just stay in contact with us. Send us your schedules of what you are playing. Send us your results as well. Send the good results, send the results that maybe are bad, and then keep us updated with your academics because it becomes really important. So again, I think I probably said just communication.
And George, you told me that because of you of Georgia, you get very successful player in men's side like Papa Watson, Patrick Reed, Luigi Imada, Harry English, and you represent the girl teams, right?
Yes.
Between the girls and the boy teams, do they share or do practice together in the same course at U of Georgia?
We do. We have the same team building, same practice area, same golf courses. Travel to different tournaments because that's just the way college golf does it. But we spend time with the men's team. And yes, if I would have had ladies there 20 years ago, they would have been practicing with Bubba Watson.
Wow. Thank you so much, Josh. Three, two, one.
Hi, my name's Richard Church. I'm the Director of Golf at Southern Utah University. I am over both the men's and women's golf program at Southern Utah and have been there for 26 years. Today I'm wearing a Pau Kama, one of the campers gave me. This is from the northeastern part of Thailand, Korat, home of the SWAT cats. I'm a big SWAT cat fan.
Okay, Richard. What is your strategy to pick the Thai player for your college?
Well, it varies. It varies from kid to kid and year to year. Obviously, they need the academics and the golf skill. But I'm also looking for the right personality to fit in with our team and me. They need to be a hardworking golfer. The horn is just going off, so we'll wait a second. They need to be a hardworking golfer who has a great personality, the ability to laugh and enjoy life, but a love of the game of golf and to be a very good student and willing to work hard.
That's great. And Richard, what do you think about the strength of the Thai player and also the weakness?
The strength of the Thai player is their minds, their ability to concentrate. And I think that comes from their background with religious background of Buddhism and concentration and learning that part of a life skill. What do you call that?
Meditation?
Meditation. Their ability to focus and meditate is better than any of the players I've seen anywhere else. The Asian players and the Thai players in particular, their ability to focus, which is such a huge part of the game.
That's great. And Richard, what is the key point or the strategies for the player in order for you to pick up the Thai player? Like why you select this lady and not that girl, something like that?
It's different for every player. There has to be a connection between the coach and the player and a need for a player at a certain time. Some years you might be looking for a very strong golfer who will fit into your team well, and at other times you're looking for some leadership qualities as well as golf skills. It's a matter of what the coach is looking for, but the key is we need students who will work hard, who will stay eligible in the classroom, and who have a love of the game.
Okay, well, thank you, Richard. And do you have any recommendations for the player to go to the college in USA?
The recommendation is to start early with your plan if that is your goal, to work on your English skills, to work on your academics, to make sure that you register with the NCAA early enough. Have some help here. There's some very good resources with AR, the Thai Golf Association, the Thai Ladies Golf Association, events like this where you can meet coaches who can help you in your planning. You'll always be working towards your goals.
Wow, that's good, Richard. And for yourself and for Southern Utah University, for the Thai player, kid and their parents, what is you think that why they have to go to your college, play for Southern Utah, and to represent your college?
What I tell my players is that first they are representing their family, second they're representing me and my family, Third, they're representing Southern Utah University. They should have pride in that. The reason they might have a great experience, and I think they'll have a great experience. I've been at Southern Utah for 26 years, and I will be there until they fire me or I die. So that's how long I will be at Southern Utah. And when they come to play for me, I expect them to be committed to stay 4 years and graduate. Players that come and play for me never leave. They stay, they get an education, they graduate, they learn to love the community, the university. We have a very diverse team, players from all over the world, all different cultures, all different religions. But I love the Thai players, and that's why we have 5 Thai players currently between my men's and women's program, and we will continue to recruit Thai players. So
Thank you so much, Richard.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Horace.